Feature Nebraska's best lawn and landscape modifieds, Avid Realty Sport Mods, and A1 Iron stock cars. Friday also features Valentino's Hobby Stocks. Saturday will feature Nebraska Septic Sprint cars. Let's go racing. Eagle Raceway, just 10 miles east of Lincoln on O Street. For more info, visit eagleraceway.com.
Are you ready for a new opportunity? Check out Sandhills Global. Join a dynamic team where your skills are valued and your career can soar. We offer full-time positions with a 4.5-day work week, competitive pay, excellent benefits, and a positive work environment. From IT and marketing to sales and finance, we're looking for talented individuals like you. Apply today at sandhills.jobs and take the first step towards an exciting future. That's sandhills.jobs. Don't wait, apply now.
Advanced Medical Imaging is the largest radiology group in Nebraska, located in Lincoln at 7601 Pioneers Boulevard. At Advanced Medical Imaging, they utilize state-of-the-art technology and blend it together with their compassionate, skilled team to guide you through every step. Whether it's an MRI, CT scan, or X-ray, their precise diagnostics help your doctor deliver the best care plan for you. Choose clarity and comfort in your life by choosing Advanced Medical Imaging, located at 7601 Pioneers Boulevard and online at amimaging.com.
Are you looking for an exciting new way to put your skills to work? Explore new career options in the fintech industry at Currency, a Sandhills Global company. We offer full-time positions in financial sales, compliance, operations, and other fields. We also offer a 4.5-day work week, an attractive benefits package, and opportunities for advancement. Put your motivation to work and grow with us at Currency. Visit gocurrency.com/careers to learn more.
Mike, I've been thinking our house could really use a makeover. How about new siding?
I've been thinking the same thing. Have you heard of James Hardy?
Yes. Sarah down the street had Roofing Service Company install James Hardy siding on their home, and they love it.
Roofing Service Company does have great reviews.
They took her through the design process and made everything super easy.
Roofing Service Company offers expert design and installation. Couple that with James Hardy's durable products and variety of colors, you and your family will love your exterior remodel. Just visit roofingservicecompany.com. That's roofingservicecompany.com.
Runners, are you ready? The 48th Annual Lincoln Marathon takes over the streets on Sunday, May 4th. Whether you're chasing a personal best, conquering your first race, or just in it for the bragging rights, this race is for you. Sign up for the full or half marathon today at lincolnmarathon.org, but don't wait, spots are filling fast. Join thousands of runners or line up along the course to cheer them on and make race day unforgettable. The Lincoln Marathon and Half Marathon, your finish line is waiting. Register now at lincolnmarathon.org.
Rosie's Sports Bar and Grill, open for lunch and dinner at 1501 Center Park Road, just south of 14th and Highway 2.
This is 93.7 The Ticket.
Look at me, sure. Look at me, sure. I'm the captain now.
Three-time national champion Vershawn Jackson.
Touchdown. Vershawn Jackson, number 34, gets the touchdown.
Husker Hall of Famer Terrell Farley.
Defending Terrell Farley, who last week in his first start was a holy terror, number 43.
And Jake Bakoven. Coming at you live from the heart of Lincoln, America. On air and online at theticketfm.com. Powered by Bauer.
Got us on a hot mic, Bob. Got us on a hot mic. 93.7 The Ticket. It's the Captain Show. I'm with
The Black Shirt.
And Powered by Bauer.
Infrastructure.
Bauer.
Underground.
Brett.
Excavating.
What is wrong with you? See, you can't,
say it up. Say
can't
it
take
up.
you nowhere.
Yeah.
You get a little gear from the skirts. You get some shoes. You get book bags. You didn't think about me when you went and got all that stuff, huh?
Hey, you didn't think about me to call me when you went to practice that one time? So, hey, I'm solo, dolo. When I go in there, I'm solo, dolo. I ask by myself.
Yeah. Nobody want to hear all that you talking. You come up in here with all this Husker stuff on, book bags, and then he gonna say to me, "Hey, that's a new book bag you got on there." Oh, you wanted me to see your book bag? That's what that was. It had nothing to do with my book bag. All to do about your new gear you got, your shirt.
Hey, don't touch me.
Your shoes.
Don't touch me. Don't step on them. You're good at that.
Did you get the hat too?
Nope. I didn't go back. I should have went back and got a hat. He told me I can go, but didn't want to. I was ready to go home.
These Jackie Robinson jerseys in the Atlanta Braves. I like Jackie Robinson, Atlanta Braves.
That's Washington.
Is it?
Yes.
This ain't Atlanta?
Mm-mm.
I'm all the way wrong.
If you knew
Says
anything,
what?
I thought it was Houston.
If you knew anything about Atlanta Braves,
It said big old Washington Nationals on it.
do you know?
I just wanted to see if you were going to catch
Because I caught it because
you did catch it.
There's
I
only
wanted to
two.
make sure.
There's only two
Who else he played
Atlanta
for?
Braves.
Who else did Jackie Robinson play for?
The Texans, Rangers.
Houston Texans.
Yeah. And I don't know.
The Dodgers.
Yeah. I watched the story. It was a good one. But when you talk about the Atlanta Braves, there's only two states the Atlanta Braves played in, Bob. Atlanta. Do you know the other one, Bob? Don't say it.
I don't
say
know.
it.
I don't know.
Do you know it?
Washington.
Milwaukee.
Milwaukee Braves.
Yeah.
Milwaukee Braves.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. That's brand new to me, Black Shirt.
Yeah. We'll teach you something.
So, you know, you done talking about your gear?
I haven't said anything about my gear, sir.
Well, you told me you got a brand new book bag.
That was before we went on air. Don't get on air and then try to air me out.
All right. Hey, listen, why would I do that? It's a Tuesday.
Here for sure.
Do we got Matt Rule?
Yeah, we have Matt Rule from Saturday.
Load Matt Rule up. Let's get Matt Rule going ASAP to see if he knew what he's talking about.
All right, there's plenty going on for Matt Rule on Saturday, so we can just kind of pick it up right there. He says, here's how he follows and manages the House versus NCAA and all the changes in college football.
You know, I'm getting my information for the most part, kind of where you guys get information. Like I'm following Ross Dellinger basically every day. You know, so it's kind of like when you guys asked me about this, you know, the Colorado Syracuse spring game. I was like, I'll wait and see what happens. It's kind of like that, right? Now I was in Big Ten meetings early on where I was a major proponent of grandfathering people in. Even if you went like, 120, 115, 110, 105 or 150, I know some other conferences had some concerns about that. And I think part of the reason why they had concerns was, hey, what if, all these teams start scholarshiping 120 guys, then there's not less guys for everyone else. Let me just say this first. I don't think there's anything wrong with giving kids money to go to college, paying for kids to go to college, right? Like putting guys on scholarship. I mean, there's gonna be enough players to go around. So I don't have those major concerns. And I think as we've moved forward and we've learned more about what the House settlement could be, again, I don't know what it is. What it could be, I think, the concerns about people just putting everyone on scholarship and hoarding players in the old days, the 70s of 150 scholarship or something that's kind of going away. So I'll wait and see what happens. We have a lot of smaller colleges coming to our practices, and I think they're hopefully they're coming to watch the way we practice. I think they're also want to keep an eye on the roster, and if there's guys moving on. Been really pleased with some of our guys that moved on in the winter. Was hated to see them go, but man, I was fired up when Mason Jones got a scholarship to go to Lindenwood. Just the strain that removes from his family. Or the guys from Kearney were here the other day and hearing that Riker Evans is doing so well or Devon Hall is doing so well. So, I want the guys to be somewhere in school, playing football, happy. And so we'll see what happens. Might be right for some guys, to move on. What it has done to us, as you've seen, is we haven't taken very many walk-ons. And I'd like to be able to take walk-ons every year, but we haven't this year. So we'll see. I don't know when that's going to all happen. I would assume there'll be some sort of relief, but I don't know that for sure.
Break that down, Bach. What are you talking about? Break it down.
Yeah, so I mean, he's still talking about the House versus NCAA settlement.
I get that part.
Try to get down to the 105.
What's the grandfathered in part?
So instead of just doing it all here in the year 2025, and for teams that had 150 players cutting down to 105, he was thinking more, cut it down 125 for 2025, maybe 115 for 2026, 105 maybe by the time you get to 2027. So just allowing players so players wouldn't be hurt that are currently on teams. And it would have to be cut. But again, we'll wait and see if anything happens out of that settlement.
Not going to happen, Bob. NCAA doesn't agree with it. They don't want to do it. According to Mitch Winters, the NCAA and Defendants Conference, their belief addressing the issues with the House settlement, Judge Wilkins asked them to address during the final fairness hearing. As has been reported, they are not agreeing to change or phase in roster limits. So they don't want to do it.
So they just want to go 105 done.
They want to do 105, says it's too complicated. It's too complicated. So they don't want to do a grandfathering clause. They're going to have a couple of more things going on this week because he's a lawyer. He's in the courtroom every day. He just give you day by day things. So it's transfer portal is hopping right now. It's hopping.
Well, have they said for sure where Nico's going?
No, not yet. But I can tell you this. The University of Cal had 4 running backs hopping the transfer portal
They
in
don't
one day.
like their coach. They don't. They don't like their coach.
Probably not.
How could you? If your top 4 running backs get in the portal, they don't like your coach.
Yeah.
You don't like them. Something happened. So, I think running backs are a dime a dozen. They should be replaceable. Depending on who
Tough to
it
lose
is.
4 of them at once, but yeah.
Well, when you get to 3 and 4, they're the same guy, and probably 1 and 2 is the same guy. So you're really only trying to replace 2 different guys. But it'd be like, okay, how do you think that we can replace our top 4 running backs?
No, specifically our top 2. Well, specifically our top 1.
Okay, okay. Say that part.
Specifically Emmett.
Have you seen who's hopping in the transfer portal this week?
There's been some good names,
it's some good running backs that I'm
That's
talking
what I'm
about
saying.
today. Syracuse top receiver hopped in the transfer portal. 61 catches for what? 941 yards?
Yeah, 84 catches.
84 catches.
941. Trevor Pena.
Yeah. So don't sit here. I mean,
there's going to be some people. Like, I think we all kind of thought that the spring transfer portal would be the walk-ons mostly. Not and Matt Rule says, and we'll probably play it, they might add a guy or two. But there's bigger and better names, I think, out there than what a lot of people anticipated for the spring transfer portal session.
Yeah.
Certainly Nico.
Are we talking running back? Is that Penn State got a running back in there?
Yeah.
Too? That is Penn State. Kentrell Bullock.
That's a tough room to get some carries in. They got
5'11", 203. I really don't see who's this Isaiah Augustov. Is he any good? 6'2", 210 from Colorado transferring. I don't see anybody that's like a burner.
Well,
who's the guy from UCLA? I thought he got in the transfer portal. That little running back, that little scat pack from last year that did damage on us. Remember?
I think you're right. Yeah, I'm gonna go look him up.
Yeah, I think he got in the portal. I mean, does he do anything for us? I don't think so.
So
he's too small.
So Nico's number 1 right now in the transfer portal. Jaden Knott, who is running back from Cal. Justin Neal, who is a cornerback from Stanford. Joe Cotton, offensive tackle from, where is he from? I can't see, but he's 6'7", 305. Mikhail Gobert, whatever his name is, he's number 6 in the transfer portal.
Is he really?
Yeah.
I think we don't need to look at linebackers anymore. We don't need to look at, we need to be looking at D-line, D-tackle. We need to be looking at Malik Tullis. 5'11", 291, little tree stub.
Okay.
Little stump from, I think, East Carolina.
Okay.
You want to look at Braylon Henderson from Ohio University. That's like 6'2", 280. He's got a lot of tread on the tire has been ran off by these guys. Another guy you have, this is a big boy. You ready for this one? Demarion Thomas from Villanova or Vanderbilt, one of the two. I think it's Vanderbilt. 6'2", 334. Let me say that one more time. 6'2", 334.
Was it guard?
So are you going
D-line.
Are you going for size or are you just going for bodies?
We need a big body in the middle, man. You need a guy like a Steven Johnson at 6'4", 330. Guess where he came from?
Where?
Michigan. 6'4", 330. That's a grown man. Please go get that dude. University's got of Miami's got one in the portal. 6'5", 295. Josh Horton. I don't like the guy from Kentucky. Joe Moore from Missouri, 6'2", 255. I do not like him. He's too small. They got a guy, Jackson Cogwell from Washington State University, 6'4", 293. You got to get somebody in that 290 to 310, 320 area. 334, he might be a little too big. But 310, 290 to 310, I think is a good weight for one of those defensive tackles on the inside. Let me see who else. Thought it was one more guy that I found that I thought would have been a good look for the University. Oh, here he is right here. Amir Leonard Jean Charles. He's only a 3-star, but he's 6'4", 300, coming from West Virginia.
What if he can't move?
Again, I'm just.
What if he's stiff?
I'm just throwing.
What if he has no pizzazz about him? What if he can't get off the ball good enough?
You almost made me say something else with a what if.
I'm just saying, coach.
There's no what if. You look at that on film and you see what he can do. I'm just saying, here goes 10 guys that we probably need to be looking at that's in the portal.
As far as body types.
Yes, that's it. It starts with body type. Pritchard, his body type. That's the body type I like. So I think if we could go and figure out, I think we gotta have one more big guy in the middle.
You know what I think? I think Pritchard puts fear in your heart.
No.
Yeah, because the way you look when you say it's like Pritchard.
I like
my eyes got big.
Cuz, man, listen,
you keep messing with me, man.
I'm
gonna make him my bodyguard.
Ain't nobody scared of you or Pritchard. I've been around here for a long time, man. And let me just tell you something. It's been a long time since I walked to the University of Nebraska or went down there and I looked at the guys and I was like, okay, these are football players. They look the part. They're strong. They got attitude, intensity. This was the first time when I went last week that I was like, oh my God, even Buddha looked big, right? 26 didn't look big, but everybody else looked huge. How big is 26, realistically? What's his name? From Georgia Southern? What's his name?
Watson Trent or something?
Marquise Watson Trent.
Yeah.
Tell me how big you didn't believe me when I told you how big
he's probably
you
5'10". 5'10", 5.
That's a stretch.
5'10".
5. I'll give him 5'9". How much you think he weighs?
Probably like 205.
Bro, I'm 205.
He's probably about 200.
About 200.
I don't see him playing middle, but I mean, it's great though. I mean, if he did it at a high level.
No, I think he I don't know. We'll find out. I think he's got a. I would love a guy like that will get missing in action because they can't see him. And I think if he's got a nose for the ball, I think if he's that blitzing linebacker, it might put us in a really good position to be successful because you won't be able to see him. Maybe.
Well, here's the thing. What kind of scares me about linebackers this year, I mean, Vincent Shavers, he probably 215. As they say, probably 230, they might say. Trenton Watt, 200. Buddha, probably 230. But if you don't have a great line that can shed them blocks and keep those guys, give them a minute or so to, not even a minute, 5 seconds, 3 seconds to see where they're going. If they can get reached every time, then they're no good for the defense.
What are the chances we get so many players to hit the portal that we need to bring in players to bring us to 105? Nobody's hit the player from Nebraska, have they?
No.
Nobody notable.
Not in spring session.
No, well, we would have thought I can think this is what they're thinking. We would have thought we would have had some in spring. Did we have any? Well, we got to wait till it's over.
Yeah.
Well, wait
tomorrow,
another
the
week.
Transfer portal opens. Yeah.
Yeah, but do you not finish out spring ball and be like, oh, I'm getting in the portal?
Yeah, most likely. A lot of teams have finished up spring ball. That's why you see a lot of announcements already made.
You want to finish up spring ball. No, I'm talking about as a player. Mm-hmm. You want to finish up spring ball because, again, you got to get tape. You got to get film. How do you think? Why would I want Bach? Bach didn't play at Nebraska, but Bach was putting in work in practice. If I don't see a video of Bach putting in work in practice, you think I'm going to pick you up? But now, if you were going against the number one defense at the University of Nebraska day in and day out, and you sent me film of that, of you doing work against them, I want that kid. You understand where I'm coming from when I say that?
Yeah. But to that question too, they've got they have so many guys overflowing already. with the walk-ons in place that I don't think they'd ever have a problem getting there. They might add, not to say they'd have a problem, but they might add more guys in the transfer portal outside of the walk-ons, but they're not going to have a problem getting to 105.
No, not at all. But, and just for the record, Gus Mohawk, there's no doubt in Van Poppel. Let's not go there. Stop. Don't put words. There's no doubt in Van Poppel. I've been a Van Poppel fan since he stepped foot here. I think he's going to have to step up. You're still going to need another one. So it's not about what we have currently. It's about what we need over a Big Ten season that's going to be a grind. What happened? We got grounded out. We got grinded out time in and time at the end of the season. Where did we go? What was the skid that we went on? I'm listening. How many games did we lose at the end of the season?
Well, we won 2 of our last 3.
That's not what I said. How many games did we lose at the end? How many game losing streak did we go on?
Was it 4 games?
4 games, 4 or 5 game skid. Who do we blame that on? Nobody. Let's just say if when you get into a long season, especially when you're dealing with Big Ten teams that will try to hit you in the mouth, not these fun and gun teams from the Pac-13 or Pac-10, whatever it's from. I'm talking about the teams that will grind it. Michigan, Ohio State, Minnesota, Wisconsin, Iowa, Illinois. Those teams will Penn State, Maryland. Those teams want to grind. You better have some guys in up front. I don't care what you say. You better have them, and they better be ready to play in a big, big, big major way. Before we throw it to break, I want to ask a quick question to you guys. Before we throw it to break, hold on. Let me get my question. Because I was looking at this yesterday, and I said to myself, do you guys drive reckless in Lincoln? No. Do you know what reckless driving is in Lincoln?
I'm a defensive driver, so I do know.
Perfect. Lincoln police will begin enforcing a new ordinance to crack down on dangerous drivers. Here's the deal. From what I understand, if you get caught speeding over a certain amount, first offense, guess what they do? Impound, give you a fat fine. Second offense, guess what second offense is?
What?
They take your car for 10 days.
It's against the law, ain't it?
That's the law now.
Yeah, you just, okay. Look like I'll be having a good lawyer.
No, just don't speed is what I'm trying to tell you guys out there is there's an ordinance for crazy driving here in Lincoln. So just be careful of what you're doing. Slow down. Be a defensive driver like Bach said. Without further ado, 93.7, The Ticket. Captain Show, fastest 2 hours has begun. We'll be back. Lots of stuff to talk about.
Your new Total Wine in Lincoln has the largest selection of wines, spirits, and beers, plus totally low prices and friendly service from our helpful guides. With over 8,000 wines, 4,500 spirits, and 2,500 beers, you're sure to find your favorites and something new. You can even order delivery, in-store, or curbside pickup. Find what you love what you find, only at Total Wine and More. Now open in Lincoln next to Gateway Mall.
Drink responsibly, B21.
This is Monster Jam. Big air, backflips, and all-out racing. Monster Jam, as big as it gets. The fun begins at the pit party, where you can meet the drivers, get autographs, take pictures, and see the trucks up close. Get your pit party pass at monsterjam.com today. Must have valid event ticket to enter pit party. Restrictions may apply. Rules and activities are subject to change. Visit website for event details. Coming to Pinnacle Bank Arena this Friday and Saturday.
McKinney's Irish Pub in the Haymarket is your place for English Premier League soccer. On Saturday, Man City plays Crystal Palace at 6:30 a.m., followed by Nottingham Forest versus Everton at 9 a.m. To cap off the Saturday action, Arsenal plays Brentford at 11:30 a.m. On Sunday, Wolves plays Tottenham at 8 a.m., followed by Newcastle versus Man United at 10:30 a.m. Liverpool currently leads the standings with 73 points. You can find all this and more at McKinney's Irish Pub in the Haymarket. your place for English Premier League soccer, located at 8th and P.
Garage doors can break down or quit working at the worst times. At Doors Plus, they understand that a broken garage door sometimes means repair and not replace. Sometimes, all you need to make your door like new again is a few bolts, a realignment, or even a new balance. Trust the pros at Doors Plus to handle your garage door repair the right way so you can get on with your busy schedule. Visit them online at DoorsPlusLLC.com or give them a call today at 402-590-5800. Doors Plus, garage doors and more.
The Husker games are coming soon. Do you know your tailgate meal for before and after the events? Führer's Cheese Spread is the dip that brings everyone together to celebrate something for all Nebraskans made in Nebraska. And it goes well with crackers, meats, soups, and more. How could you tailgate without it? Get to your local grocery store today and load up on Führer's Cheese Spread. No party or tailgate is complete without it.
The electrical workers of Local Union 265 are now hiring licensed journeyman electricians from $32.50 to $42.50 per hour with paid benefits. And if you're looking for a new career, they're hiring apprentices at $19.50 per hour with paid benefits. Call the office at 402-423-4497 to apply. Start your electrical career today.
Start your engines, race fans. Race season at Eagle Raceway officially starts this Friday and Saturday. Friday, April 18th and Saturday, April 19th is the Icebreaker Challenge, presented by Stop and Shop and Auto Transmatic at Eagle Raceway. Both days feature Nebraska's best lawn and landscape modifieds, Avid Realty Sport Mods, and A1 Iron stock cars. Friday also features Valentino's Hobby Stocks. Saturday will feature Nebraska Septic Sprint cars. Let's go racing. Eagle Raceway, just 10 miles east of Lincoln on O Street. For more info, visit eagleraceway.com.
Hey there, fellas. It's your girl Jordan with Sartor Heyman Jewelry. Picture this. You're in the doghouse and flowers just won't cut it this time. Enter jewelry, the ultimate peace offering. It's a gesture that speaks volumes, showing her you're willing to go the extra mile to make things right. So next time you're in the doghouse, remember, diamonds are a guy's best friend too. Until next time, this is Jordan at Sartor Heyman Jewelry. Happy shopping, guys.
Spring sports are here and it's time to upgrade your equipment. But don't go rushing to your big box store. Play It Again Sports is your place to go for all spring sports equipment for baseball, softball, golf, and disc golf. Play It Again Sports has quality, slightly to gently used equipment, and 50% of their inventory is actually new equipment. And don't forget, buying from them is a great way to get new products with great discounts by also bringing in your used items for store credit or cash on the spot. Play It Again Sports at 48th and Vine.
Get ready for spring by joining an evidence-based program to improve your health and well-being. These programs use proven strategies to help you make lasting changes, whether it's boosting nutrition, increasing activity, managing stress, or enhancing wellness. Invest in yourself today and feel your best this spring and beyond. Paid for by the Nebraska Department of Health and Human Services. Aired with the Nebraska Broadcasters Association and this station.
Hey, bestie! Whoa, how'd you snag that awesome set of wheels? I'm in the market for a new car, too. My friends at Members Own Credit Union. You're always in the driver's seat when it comes to your finances at Members Own. Always in the driver's seat, huh? Yep. They set you up with a loan that makes sense for your budget with great rates and top-notch customer service to boot. Looks like we're going to need to make a pit stop. Let's go. I'll drive. Hit the road to financial success and explore auto loan options with your best financial friend, Members Own Credit Union. For details, go to membersowncu.org/drive. Federally insured by the NCUA.
Back with Vershawn Jackson, powered by Bauer, on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
I don't have no $4 million.
That's your question.
Tulane don't have $4 million.
Bob, he's not gonna get $4 million. Bob, VJ, would you retire a Heisman Trophy winner's jersey?
From where?
Anywhere, a Heisman Trophy winner.
Absolutely.
Would you retire a quarterback that went 13-11 in 2 years? So why in the hell is Colorado? I mean, this is nepotism right here.
Oh my God.
This is nepotism right here at its best. Travis Hunter. Travis Hunter will get his jersey retired along with Shador Sanders.
They changed the game.
Change what game? Change what game?
The game of football as we know it has been changed by Shador Sanders and Travis Hunter.
Are you kidding me about Shador Sanders changed the game?
Absolutely.
Have you seen Robert Griffin III? Have you seen Justin Fields? Have you seen
how
many more quarterbacks I can go? Have you seen Jalen Hurts? Have you seen
old?
Jalen Hurts just got recruited 4 years in the league.
What is this dude talking about? We're talking current players, sir.
Changed. You telling me
he changed it, bruh? Who had equal to or bigger NIL deal than Shador Sanders?
It doesn't matter.
It does matter.
No, it doesn't.
Shador helped bring in the NIL era. I'll give him that. I wouldn't say change the game, but I do agree with
what are you talking about?
I do agree with your so what as far as nepotism. I think they're just
so what?
Yeah.
What do you thought? Hold up. What do you thought hiring young people and hiring some of the hires that we've hired? That's nepotism. I don't hear you yelling from the rafters. I didn't hear you yelling from the rafters about nepotism.
Okay, when you talk about my record. Look at his record. 13-11. 2 games over 500.
The man
9-3.
The man
record. And what was the year before that, Bob? 5-7?
Listen to me.
4-8.
Listen to me. There's not another quarterback that got hit more than Mr. Sanders. Not a one in college football.
So you telling me you watch all 130-some teams play every week?
There's not a one that took more hits and more sacks than him and still was effective. They didn't have a defense. They barely had an offensive line. All I'm simply saying to you, how many different receivers did he connect with?
That's not what I'm talking about.
That don't mean nothing to you?
No.
Man, that man changed the game, bro.
He's not Cordell Stewart. He didn't win a national title. Colorado won a national title in 1990.
He changed the game, bro. You can say what you want to. Those quarterbacks are getting paid because of Sanders. To me, the quarterbacks that are getting this money is getting the money now because of Sanders. How much was his NIL evaluation?
$4 million.
Okay. Name somebody higher than that besides Texas. Don't name no Texas quarterback. Name any other person besides a Texas quarterback, and I'll give it to you.
Carson Beck.
Okay, that's one.
Ryan Williams probably getting that.
No.
Arch Manning getting 6.5.
I'm talking
Cooper
Arch
Flagg
Manning.
getting 4.8. Carson Beck getting 4.3. Livy Doon, whoever he is, for LSU, he's getting 4.1.
You said he's not necessarily getting that. He's evaluated at that. That's the problem. The quarterback.
There's no more value.
That's not true. The quarterback was evaluated. He felt like his valuation was $4 million. Yet he was getting 2.4. So what was it that told him he was worth $4 million then? We wouldn't have this problem, this issue right now, if nothing told that quarterback he wasn't worth $4 million.
Bach, I'm going to retire your jersey, Bach. I'm going to retire your jersey. You got 500 yards rushing, Bach, in 4 years of college. I'm going to retire your number, Bach.
All right? See, hold up. Now, I got to go and hit you in the stomach. Got the gut punch you. You, of all people, shouldn't say that.
Why?
You are in the Hall of Fame, sir.
Okay.
On 22 games.
Okay, All-American in 5 games.
I don't care. No, you weren't an All-American in 5 games. Don't tell that lie.
First team All-Big 8. Second team All-Big 8. Newcomer of the year.
Okay.
Preseason player of the year for the Big 12.
Yep, and you did it all in how long?
22 games.
Thank you. So don't act like it can't be done.
Lakers in fire.
Don't act. Do not act like it can't be done.
Come on, Vijay. You have to put. I mean, his stats are great, but that win-loss category doesn't do it for me. Yeah, I understand Travis Hunter. He won the Heisman. But if Deion wasn't the coach, Shador number wouldn't be retired.
Listen, man. Let me say this
one
more time.
What's the other one now?
Cordell Stewart did not take a 1-10 team and make them the talk of the entire United States. Did he? No. Not at all. They was 1 in 10.
Cordell Stewart had 2 top 10 teams, though.
Again, they were already a top 10 team when Cordell took over. They had a football team then. You talking about a team that had 1 win, right? They went to a team that was the worst team in college football, right?
Not the worst.
You got to be kidding me.
They were
You got to be kidding me.
You ever seen
20 years?
You ever
They
seen
was
Vanderbilt?
1 in 10.
Vanderbilt.
Stop it.
Vanderbilt. When was the last time Vanderbilt had a winning season, Bob?
I'm not talking about a winning season. I'm talking about Colorado. I want to stay specific on what the reason. I'm not a big Shador fan, but I'm gonna give him his credit. They was 1 in 10. What was our record the year that same year, Bach? You remember? 3 and 6?
5 and 7.
5 and 7. No, we were 5 and 7. So you would have thought us being 5 and 7 the next year, our record would have been better, right? Right. What was our record? What was their record? Did Colorado had a better record than us, or was it about the same?
No, this year they did. The year before they didn't.
Last year,
4 and 8.
What was we?
5 and 7.
Okay, they perfect. From the year previous, per game, who improved?
What you mean?
From the year previous. So not this past year, so the year before last year. What was our record?
So who made a better improvement?
What was our record
Colorado?
with Mickey Joseph?
I don't know. I mean,
I'm just talking about
that was 4 and 8. That was the year that Colorado won 1.
perfect.
Yeah.
Then the next year, we go 5 and 7 and win an extra game, right?
Mm-hmm.
1 extra game.
Mm-hmm.
Colorado went what?
4 and 8.
That second year?
Yep.
Or the first year, they went 4 and 8.
4 and 8.
Perfect. Next year, what'd they do?
What? 9 and 3.
9 and 4. Yeah.
9 and 4.
So you telling me that that's not a catastrophic change in a whole? We're talking Colorado. We're talking Colorado.
So that's a
Colorado's not a destination anymore.
9 and 4 is a participation trophy. So I'm going to retire your jersey.
You ain't seen 9 and 4. You ain't seen 9 and 4 in I don't know how long.
So let me ask you this:
How long? When was the last time you seen 9 and 4? Who's the last coach? Don't you say nothing, Bob. Who's the last coach to go win 9 games here in Nebraska?
Mike Riley.
Exactly. What year was that?
2016.
Yeah.
How many years ago was that? You would have been 40.
9.
You 10. It don't matter. My point is, stop it. Stop. No.
So
you got to take credit. You got to give him credit, man.
I ain't giving nobody credit who don't deserve it. God threw his whole offensive line under the bus. And you want to
what? He bought his whole offensive line Rolex watches and cars. What you talking about?
Bob,
huh?
Let me ask you a question. I can't talk to him, Bob, because he don't understand the logic of what I'm trying to say.
All right,
13 and 11. We don't go off one season in college football. We go off the whole career. 13 and 11.
1 winning season. Yeah.
1 winning season.
Okay. He's 13 and 11.
Didn't make all Big 12 first team. Didn't make all American first team. Didn't even play of the year the Big 12.
But
Travis Hunter won the high.
But about to be a top 3 draft pick in the NFL draft. Didn't win none of those accolades as far as in the conference, but he's about to be a top 3 pick. Now you tell me which one's more important. Oh, I'm big, all Big 8.
Now he was Big 12 Offensive Player of the Year this past year.
Okay, then.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll get it.
And he did win the Johnny Unitas Golden Arm Award.
Still not. Don't
real.
Retire numbers off that, Bob.
Well, I think that's what a lot of people have a problem with is that, like we said, Cordell Stewart, Michael Westbrook, Eric Bieniemy, these guys don't have their numbers retired, and Shador does. But to VJ's point,
Jamel Hollow, what school did he go to?
Oklahoma.
Okay, who was the quarterback that was good at Colorado before Cordell? Joseph, what Mickey brother named Vance? Didn't he play quarterback? No, I'm just playing. But I'm just saying, man.
No.
I'm just saying.
I'm not saying that he deserves. I don't think any player deserves to get their number retired. I think you should always have
Darren Hagen. Is he better than Darren Hagen?
Yes. Darian Hagan was a
Was
run
running-
guy
yeah.
first. Yeah,
Was he better than
Shedeur said-
Cordell Stewart?
I don't know if I would go on a limb and say that, but I would say yes because
Cordell
Stewart had Charles Johnson, man. He had Michael Westbrook. Stop it. He had Bieniemy in the backfield. He had what was the linebackers or the tight end? Played for a long time. Fuqua or
But that's the point, is they were a top 10 team. I mean, it wasn't just one guy. This team wasn't one guy either. It's just an interesting debate. Like I said, I agree with you. Is who cares? Capitalize on the momentum. He's about to be a draft pick. He's the son of your current head coach.
who you just gave a raise to.
Celebrate as much as you want. But I just think there's people that are upset that other players. I mean, I like Cordell Stewart, but I have to think Cordell looks at this and goes, when am I going to get my jersey retired?
Yeah, Rashawn Salam, who passed away. Rashawn Salam, who passed away, should have his number up there. He won the Heisman, rushed for 2,000 yards.
Well, he does have his number retired.
Okay, thank you. Who else? Who else? I ain't gonna say Ray Caruth. Now, who else they had, Bob?
Well, the only other so Rashawn Salam's the only jersey that they've retired, is the most lately retired jersey, I should say, at number 19, and that's definitely not the way to say it. But in 1993 to 1994 is when he played. Before that, they don't have anybody retired since number 11 was retired. From 67 to 69 was Bobby Anderson that played there. So they've got, with Shedeur and Travis Hunter, this will be 6 players.
How many players for the University of Nebraska have their numbers retired? Because Tommy Frazier, if Tommy Frazier didn't get his number retired, then who should?
I mean,
it ain't retired. It ain't retired. Matter of fact, our starting quarterback has arguably the best quarterback to ever put the pads on at the University of Nebraska. Our starting quarterback has that number currently.
And he have to win 2 national titles. He have to win 3 to overcome Tommy Frazier's
I bet
number.
he don't.
Okay.
He can win 1.
That 15 I played with is the real 15.
That's fine. My point was, it's not retired.
Nebraska has 150 players on their team. Why would you have
any number that
none?
There was one number that
But it got
get
unretired.
retired. Johnny Rogers.
Yeah, they undid it.
Well,
Okay.
60 and 64 are retired, and I don't think have been worn for Bob Brown.
No, that's not true. 64 was Zadiska. Nuh-uh. Nope.
What number you?
Well, Bob Brown was retired in 2004, the 64.
Oh, in 04?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. That would make sense then. So why would they retire it well after the fact? When he passed or what?
I'd have to look into why they waited that long.
Listen, Colorado has to put their hat and hang it up high on something. And Colorado has not. Who is the most relevant Colorado player since? Let me see who. Who would have been Rashawn Salam? Who was the running back after that won the Heisman? There was another running back. He ended up dying, or was that Rashawn Salam?
Rashawn Salam, yeah, that was him.
Okay, but I thought they had another one. Maybe it was a receiver or something. My point is, you named the best Colorado football player since 2000. We'll give you 25 years of Colorado football. Name them. Give me one. You can't do it. 20 years. But if I said to you, give me 20 years of Nebraska football players that was bomb, I bet you can come up with at least 10 or 20. How come we can't come up with any? You talking about Darian Hagan? Darian Hagan played before I got to college.
Yeah, that's the only thing Nebraska fans know, that the new generation, Sue, Dylan Riola, they don't know who Tommy Frazier is, how they act on Twitter.
Tommy Frazier? I'm past Tommy Frazier.
I'm just saying.
What I was simply saying was, Nebraska, we don't retire jerseys. Who cares about a jersey? You know, if you're gonna retire a jersey, retire number 1, because that jersey's cursed.
Retire 18.
I mean, I'm just saying, if you're gonna retire 18, retire something, but it's football. So all I'm simply saying is, I understand why they retired those 2 guys' jersey, because you can't have one without the other. Do you think that Travis Hunter would have been successful on offense without Deion Sanders or without Shedeur Sanders?
Yes.
You got to be.
If he had a good quarterback.
Be kidding
if he
me
had
right
a good
now.
quarterback.
You got to be kidding me right now.
if he had a good quarterback.
No, sir. Them dudes been playing together for the last 6 years. That's
6?
chemistry. Yeah.
They only been in college for 4 years.
No, they
Rashad.
gave him 6.
2 at Jackson State, 2 in Colorado. Where did you get 6 years from?
Well, I figured they went to high school together too.
No, he's from Georgia and one's from Texas.
Well, 4 years is like 6.
Oh,
say whatever you want to. Them two dudes, you can't go from Jackson State and balling and being on the same page to go to Colorado in a Power 4 program and win the Heisman Trophy number
First
one.
of all, he
Hold
wasn't.
on. Just let me finish before you start running. When you have 2 players to be in the top 3 picks, that's phenomenal. Name a time when any other team had 2 players in the top 3 picks.
Has the draft been yet? Has the draft NFL draft been picked yet? Okay, so
it don't matter.
Shedeur Sanders probably won't go number 3. I tell you that he probably won't.
Where do you think he's gonna go?
I don't know. Probably Pittsburgh. The way hey,
are you kidding me right now?
Nothing is written in stone yet.
Bach, you buying that?
Well, we'll see. I mean, there's talks about him maybe falling. He's not going to the draft, which is interesting because
Did he get invited?
Well, I think he did.
No. 2 plus 2 is 8. Not 1 plus 1 is 6. What's 1 times 1? I'm asking.
1.
How's 1 plus 1 1?
That's not 1.
1 plus 1 is 1?
No.
It's 2. But let me ask you a question. How's 1 times 1 1?
There's no other numbers involved. Why would you get anything else?
I don't know, because if it's 1 times 1, seems like it'd be 2.
That's 1 plus 1.
Okay, anyway. Listen, we appreciate y'all riding with us. It's just dialogue. I get it.
No,
Shout out. I do. I'm just simply saying, man, Colorado's got to hang their hat on something.
They got
to recruit.
They got the Heisman.
They got the Heisman. They retired his jersey, and that's that man's son. 93.7 the ticket.
Spring Sports are here and it's time to upgrade your equipment. But don't go rushing to your big box store. Play It Again Sports is your place to go for all spring sports equipment for baseball, softball, golf, and disc golf. Play It Again Sports has quality, slightly to gently used equipment, and 50% of their inventory is actually new equipment. And don't forget, buying from them is a great way to get new products with great discounts by also bringing in your used items for store credit or cash on the spot. Play It Again Sports at 48th and Vine.
Hey, bestie! Whoa, how'd you snag that awesome set of wheels? I'm in the market for a new car, too. My friends at Members Own Credit Union. You're always in the driver's seat when it comes to your finances at Members Own. Always in the driver's seat, huh? Yep. They set you up with a loan that makes sense for your budget with great rates and top-notch customer service to boot. Looks like we're going to need to make a pit stop. Let's go. I'll drive. Hit the road to financial success and explore auto loan options with your best financial friend, Members Own Credit Union. For details, go to membersowncu.org/drive. Federally insured by the NCUA.
Take control of your health with the DASH scan at Advanced Medical Imaging. The DASH scan is a full-body MRI designed for advanced health screening. This dynamic approach provides exceptionally sharp images across multiple organ systems, helping to detect potential concerns early. With minimal radiation and no invasive procedures, the DASH scan offers a safe, comprehensive look at your health. Plus, results are delivered faster than ever, giving both patients and physicians confidence in screening and diagnosis. Your health is too important to wait. Schedule your DASH scan today at Advanced Medical Imaging. Visit amimaging.com or call 402-484-6677 to learn more.
Are you looking for an exciting new way to put your skills to work? Explore new career options in the fintech industry at Currency, a Sandhills Global company. We offer full-time positions in financial sales, compliance, operations, and other fields. We also offer a 4.5-day work week, an attractive benefits package, and opportunities for advancement. Put your motivation to work and grow with us at Currency. Visit gocurrency.com/careers to learn more.
Automotive Solutions is Lincoln's one-stop shop for all your vehicle needs, from vinyl wraps to engine repair and maintenance. Automotive Solutions offers fleet services as well as printing and graphic design for vinyl applications, plus installation of vinyl for boats, trucks, cars, and anything else you want wrapped. Perfection is their standard, and they never settle for less. Call today at 531-249-5600 or go to automotivesolutionslincoln.com to learn more. That's Automotive Solutions on 2024 Southwest 5th Street in Lincoln. If you're in Seward or Milford, listen up. Select Plumbing is now servicing your area with no trip charges from Lincoln. Select Plumbing works on a variety of issues for your home and business, including general plumbing, water heaters, faucet fixture repair, underground sewer and water repairs, backflow testing, and more. Keep your property free from leaks and other issues. Call today for a free estimate at 402-560-6197. It's not just Lincoln, Waverly, and the surrounding area anymore. It's also Seward and Milford with no trip charges. Contact Select Plumbing to inquire at 402-560-6197.
The electrical workers of Local Union 265 are now hiring licensed journeyman electricians from $32.50 to $42.50 per hour with paid benefits. And if you're looking for a new career, they're hiring apprentices at $19.50 per hour with paid benefits. Call the office at 402-423-4497 to apply. Start your electrical career today.
Make plans to join 93.7 The Ticket and the Amon Green Foundation for the first annual Nebraska Esports Golf Tournament on Monday, June 9th at Wilderness Ridge. It's a four-man scramble starting at 11 a.m. that will feature former Husker greats, including Amon Green, Johnny Rogers, Niles Paul, Tony Davis, Adam Carricker, Vershawn Jackson, and more, with great prizes and great golf. Sponsorships are also available. Email Jake at theticketfm.com for more questions or sign your team up online at theticketfm.com. Early bird registration goes through April 20th, and overall registration goes through May 30th.
Hey there, fellas. It's your girl Jordan with Sartor Heyman Jewelry. Picture this. You're in the doghouse, and flowers just won't cut it this time. Enter jewelry, the ultimate peace offering. It's a gesture that speaks volumes, showing her you're willing to go the extra mile to make things right. So next time you're in the doghouse, remember, diamonds are a guy's best friend too. Until next time, this is Jordan at Sartor Heyman Jewelry. Happy shopping, guys.
Attention all Wings fans. Buffalo Wings and Rings has daily specials that will make you want to stop in on all days of the week. Kids eat free on Mondays, and on Tuesdays, enjoy 40% off boneless or traditional wings at a price that makes the whole family happy. And come back on Wednesdays for $1.39 chicken tenders all day long. Get to Wings and Rings today, 68th and O, or in Williamsburg Village.
Back with Vershawn Jackson, powered by Bauer on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Check. Coming in hot. 93.7.
I love it.
Come on, Bob. Short segment this time, y'all. So
I love it.
We're going to get to some of y'all's, text line because the text line is going bananas right now. So
yeah, 402-464-5685 if you want to text in. A lot of people have different feelings on this, so we can go ahead and start to read through some of these texts. Let's see. Big Bird says nobody is saying they want to model their game after Shador. Come on, VJ.
What?
4746 says you better sit the next couple of plays out, my friend, VJ.
Say what you want.
4954 says Cordell Stewart changed the game in the 90s. His number isn't retired. Joel Klatt was a dog too. No retired number. Sanders is overrated. I don't have any issue with Hunter getting it, but no, Sanders getting his number retired is a treat from his daddy. Joel Klatt wasn't that good. I'll go ahead and I love him. He's a great analyst.
Thank you. He can talk good.
Retired.
Thank you.
We said Joe Clout. Now
I
Cordell Stewart.
heard exactly what you said. But even Cordell Stewart, did Cordell Stewart beat us in 1993? No. Did Cordell Stewart beat us in 1994? No. So what are y'all talking about? Cordell Stewart.
Did Shador Sanders beat us in 2023? 24?
No.
Huh? Okay then.
But did we have a better record than those guys? And it don't even matter.
Yeah.
I'm not here defending Colorado. I feel like y'all think I'm defending. I'm not. I'm defending the fact that this man got his number retired, and they're using that. Guys, stop getting emotional and think about it for a second. You don't think Colorado is using that as a recruiting tool?
I'd use Travis Hunter for a recruiting tool.
Again, if Travis Hunter went to Columbus, Georgia, no, I can't say it. If he went to Omaha, Nebraska, North Omaha, and Shador Sanders, and they both walked on the east side of the street, who you think gonna get stopped more?
Travis Hunter.
You are out of your mind.
What?
You are out of your mind if you think Travis Hunter is more polarizing and will get stopped more than Shador Sanders. You are drunk. My bad.
No, you are drunk.
Red Bull drunk.
Well, either way, like I said, both those are the two top names in the country, not just Colorado.
And they're both getting it retired. That's what I'm saying. What's wrong with that? Why do we have such a big problem with the two best players in the country?
Is Colorado such a bad school that you would retire their number after just 1 year?
Yes,
I mean, you
2
don't wait.
years.
You don't wait 10, 15 years like some people have to do to get their number retired.
Colorado hasn't been relevant since Cordell Stewart.
But they beat Scott Frost twice. Okay, that's okay.
But they haven't been. My point is, they have not been relevant, and you could not even name one player that Colorado has been a superstar in 20 years. The text line is open. Who is it? Give me one first-round draft pick that Colorado's had who starred in the NFL in the last 20 years. Text line is open. 402-464-5685.
Well, I would say one thing that Gary Barnett had it was basically post Gary Barnett, so they did pretty well under him. So I wouldn't go back all the way back to Cordell Stewart because, as we know, they did pretty well in 2001, unfortunately, for Nebraska. But it has been about since 2003 or so since they've been
a quarter century.
Really, all that good and in the news. I mean, there's
Nebraska ain't been good
guys
since
that go through there,
Nebraska ain't been good since
around the same
what?
time,
1990 what?
That's not true.
Well,
you
2001.
Hey. Y'all gonna stop disrespecting Bo Pelini in his time here.
That's right.
You're gonna stop that. Do not put Bo Pelini in the same category as a Callahan, as a Riley, even some of these last two coaches right now.
Yeah.
You cannot put him in that category. Matter of fact, he is on top of Coach Rule right now. Coach Rule has got chasing Coach Pelini. So let's not go there and try to act like Coach Pelini wasn't the last fair, very good coach here at Nebraska per the numbers. Now, say what you want. How many first-round draft picks did Pelini have?
Well, he had at least two.
How many first-round draft picks did Scott Frost have?
None.
How many did Mike Riley have?
None.
Okay. Now, if you really want to go and dig deep, you could almost give Sue to Callahan. Almost, but he didn't develop him into that guy. When Callahan was here, Ndamukong Suh was a backup. You couldn't even, can you tell me who his backup was? Let me see how good y'all really are. Do you know your Nebraska history? Who was Ndamukong Suh backing up in 2010?
He wasn't here in 2010.
2012, whatever year he was.
Maybe?
No, he was here in 2010.
Sue graduated in 2009.
Okay, so 7. So he came in 06, right? Or 05.
He's part of the big 05 class.
Okay, 05. Perfect. Callahan brought him in. So maybe I got my years off. 05, 06, he was backing somebody up. Who was it? Oh, believe me, I will, Corey. Go. Who you looking that up, Bob?
I could look into that. I was just going to show, because I don't think it's fair, like grouping in, like you're saying, the disrespect to Pelini. It's not fair to group these programs in or to not understand where Colorado came from. They had one winning season until this most recent 9-4 season. They've had one winning season since 2005.
Oh.
So just to say, it's kind of the same. Colorado was historically like Kansas bad. Remember when Kansas was that bad for like 15
why
years?
Is Mason,
That's where Colorado
why
was.
is Mason Crosby number not retired?
There you go. Kickers.
Huh?
That's right.
Why is Chris Brown number not retired?
Chris Brown?
Yeah, the running back. He rushed for 2,000, didn't he?
Because, like I said before, I think that when you look at
Colorado has a long list of NFL players. They have a long list.
They used to back in the day. They had a
but
ton
why
of people,
none
but
of
not
these
now.
people? But why is Chad Brown, who was a good linebacker,
He's a great linebacker.
won 2 Super Bowls
and 16. What's 16's name? You know what I'm talking about?
Matt Russell.
Matt Russell.
Yeah,
he was phenomenal. And then they had a defensive end, 58.
I can't think
You know
of
what I'm talking about, though. he was pretty doggone good as well. They had a safety. What was the safety? Favors?
I forgot.
But that was back when we played, bro.
So they haven't had a first-round pick since 2011, when they had two, actually, and Nate Solder and Jimmy Smith.
Okay. So, and listen, draft picks don't necessarily say what you are as a football team. It just says how talented your roster is. I'm under the impression that if Deion signed, he could have probably went to Dallas, right? Evidently, he saw fit to go back to Colorado because they gave him an extension, didn't they? Right?
Not too much.
$54 million.
10 years. 10
not
mil.
10 years.
10 mil a year. He's in the 10 mil club.
That's a lot of money.
Yeah. 2 years.
93.7 The Ticket, Captain Show, 464-5685. Hit us up. Let us say what you're talking about. Bye.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com. On the internet. KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket.
The Husker games are coming soon. Do you know your tailgate meal for before and after the events? Führer's Cheese Spread is the dip that brings everyone together to celebrate something for all Nebraskans made in Nebraska. And it goes well with crackers, meats, soups, and more. How could you tailgate without it? Get to your local grocery store today and load up on Führer's Cheese Spread. No party or tailgate is complete without it.
93.7 The Ticket, Fox, KFXL weather. Brought to you by Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing.
The Lincoln forecast for today, we'll see lots of sunshine with light winds, an afternoon high around 67. Tonight, mainly clear skies and light winds, a low near 45. And tomorrow, we'll see mainly sunny skies. It'll be breezy and warm with the high near 82. I'm meteorologist Kyle Flecker from 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Automotive Solutions is Lincoln's one-stop shop for all your vehicle needs, from vinyl wraps to engine repair and maintenance. Automotive Solutions offers fleet services as well as printing and graphic design for vinyl applications, plus installation of vinyl for boats, trucks, cars, and anything else you want wrapped. Perfection is their standard, and they never settle for less. Call today at 531-249-5600 or go to automotivesolutionslincoln.com to learn more. That's Automotive Solutions on 2024 Southwest 5th Street in Lincoln. If you're in Seward or Milford, listen up. Select Plumbing is now servicing your area with no trip charges from Lincoln. Select Plumbing works on a variety of issues for your home and business, including general plumbing, water heaters, faucet fixture repair, underground sewer and water repairs, backflow testing, and more. Keep your property free from leaks and other issues. Call today for a free estimate at 402-560-6197. It's not just Lincoln, Waverly, and the surrounding area anymore. It's also Seward and Milford with no trip charges. Contact Select Plumbing to inquire at 402-560-6197.
Are you looking for an exciting new way to put your skills to work? Explore new career options in the fintech industry at Currency, a Sandhills Global company. We offer full-time positions in financial sales, compliance, operations, and other fields. We also offer a 4.5-day work week, an attractive benefits package, and opportunities for advancement. Put your motivation to work and grow with us at Currency. Visit gocurrency.com/careers to learn more.
This is Bill Mitchner, Executive Director of Lincoln Lighthouse. Did you know Lighthouse provides multiple programs for students such as one-on-one tutoring and mentoring, as well as pro-social skill exercises, while providing them a nourishing meal and a safe space during all months of the year, even during school breaks? Learn more or contribute to Lighthouse at lincolnlighthouse.org today.
Keep summer green with Judson Baleen and Judson Irrigation. More than 40 years ago, Judson Irrigation started taking in orphans. Lawn sprinkler systems installed by a quickie, cheapy summer job, install them and forget them outfit long forgotten. Call Judson Irrigation. They'll never forget you.
Keep summer green. Call Judson Irrigation 402-420-6277 or judsonirrigation.com.
What's
What's going on, fans? This is Lexi Rodriguez, four-time All-American at Nebraska and now proud member of Omaha's newest professional team, Love Omaha Volleyball. League One Volleyball is bringing the heat this year. Don't miss your chance to see Olympians, national players, and national champions right here in Omaha from now through April. We can't wait to see you cheering us on in the stands. Visit lovboma.com to buy single match tickets to see me and Love Omaha Volleyball in action this season. Go Big Green!
Salt Mine City is not only Lincoln's newest brewery, but they're also now serving food. Enjoy a full menu of great items daily for lunch and dinner, like their peanut butter and jelly burger with bacon and cheddar cheese, or a Reuben sandwich served on Blackstone rye bread. Don't forget their beef or chicken nachos with guacamole, sour cream, jalapenos, and more. Wash it down with one of their 12 beers on tap, including the popular Single Axle Light American Lager. Salt Mine City, now open 11 a.m. every day but Mondays at 8th and R.
Hi, Sean Callahan here of HuskerOnline.com, inviting you to join us here on 93.7 The Ticket every Saturday morning now in our new time. We're on from 8 to 9 with the weekly Husker Online radio show. We'll give you the latest in recruiting. We'll talk about what's going on with both football, basketball, and we'll probably share a few stories from the inside. It's every Saturday morning right here on 93.7 The Ticket. It's the Husker Online radio show from 8 to 9 a.m.
This is 93.7 The Ticket.
Look at me, sure. Look at me, sure. I'm the captain now.
Three-time national champion Vershawn Jackson.
Touchdown. Vershawn Jackson, number 34, gets the touchdown.
Husker Hall of Famer Terrell Farley.
Defending Terrell Farley, who last week in his first start was a holy terror, number 43.
And Jake Bakoven. Coming at you live from the heart of Lincoln, America. On air and online at theticketfm.com. Powered by Bauer.
Captain Show, 93.7 The Ticket. 2021 stats, 272 completions, 413 attempts. 65.9% completion rate for 3,231 yards, 30 touchdowns, 8 interceptions. I'm just going to give you these two together. So 22, he was still at Jackson State. I'm talking about Shedeur Sanders. Okay. Over 600 completions, which was a good or about 68%, about 7,000 yards, 70 touchdowns, 14 interceptions.
Where is that?
This is at Jackson State.
Yeah.
So do you
subpar?
You said
talent.
subpar?
Subpar talent.
Perfect.
Over there.
So his numbers should have got better or worse at Colorado.
Better.
Perfect. I'm glad you said that. You said better. And even though he's playing better competition?
Yes.
And on a worse team. He's on a worse team than he was at Jackson State. Jackson State was the best team in HBCU.
No, they wasn't the best.
Yeah.
They wasn't the best.
They was the best team.
They got beat one year.
They got
in the what game?
In the last game.
Did they go undefeated?
Because Shiloh Sanders got suspended from the game.
Did they go undefeated?
Shiloh Sanders got suspended from the game. Let me finish what I'm saying.
You only be good when you go undefeated.
All right. Okay. So this is Colorado 23 and 24. This is why I'm saying what I'm saying. Ain't got nothing to do with him playing for Colorado. 2023 was 298 for 430 or 430 attempts, 298 completions for guess what? 69.3. Tell me what Dylan's percent or completion rate was. You still got it up, right?
Yeah, 27. He was 275 of 410 attempts, 67.1%.
Okay.
2,800 yards, 28-19, 6.9, 13 interceptions. 13 touchdowns, 11 interceptions.
Perfect. 2023. This man had 3,230 yards, 27 touchdowns, and 3 picks. Do you understand where I'm coming from? 2024, hold up. You thought that was good. He completed 74% of his passes. What does the NFL do? Run? Are we thinking that the NFL, that Shedeur Sanders is going to go to the NFL and become a running quarterback? That's what you're telling me. All 4, 8, 4, 9 of them. No, it's not going to happen. He's a great escape artist. He had 4,134 yards, 37 touchdowns, 10 interceptions. Hold up a second. Let me give you his touchdown to interception the last 2 years. What's 37 and 27? 14 plus 50? 64?
Yeah.
64 touchdowns and 10 and 13 interceptions in 2 years, Bob. Now, I shouldn't have to say anything else. Just as a football player, stop being emotional and just look at him as a football player for a second.
Jackson State stats don't count.
He blew away the Jackson State numbers, sir.
That's good. He should.
Okay. He was 168.2 rating. What was Dylan? What was he?
What?
What was Dylan's rating?
Oh,
quarterback rating.
129.9.
Bach, are you picking up what I'm putting down?
Well, Shedeur was definitely the better quarterback compared to
He's
Dylan.
a better quarterback compared to everybody in the league.
Is that the only stat if you want to compare apples?
I got
to
one
apples,
guy that I like better than Shedeur.
Go check out Bryce from Colorado, from what's his name? Oklahoma.
I got one guy that's better that I think that's a better quarterback right now than Sanders, and that's Quinn Ewers. I think people are sleeping on Quinn Ewers. I think Quinn Ewers is going to come into this league and he's going to burn up the league wherever he goes. That's just me.
Jason Dart. Look at him. He's blowing up the chart draft now. He's going up.
I know, but like I said, I think when you're talking about a person that can help your football is just not about playing football, especially when you get to the NFL. It's also about, can you put butts in the seats? It's merchandising. So you got to look at Shedeur Sanders for the whole gambit, not just a piece of the pie. Enough of that. Can we get to Matt Rule? Or
You don't talk about Shedeur Sanders anymore?
No. I mean, I only brought that up. Terrell went somewhere where he shouldn't even have took it, but he took it.
No,
you ran with it.
Yeah.
I'm saying you took it there. You didn't.
I
have
didn't
to bring
take
up,
it there.
You didn't have to bring up the Shedeur Sanders if it's nepotism. We know it's nepotism.
Hey, listen to me.
But you bring up everybody when it's nepotism, though. Don't just bring up Shedeur.
You started the word, VJ. You came in here last year, Matt Rule first year with the nepotism. I'm just showing you a prime. I'm just showing you a prime example of it.
If you know what, if it wasn't nepotism, guess what? If Matt Rule, it wasn't nepotism, some of the hires that he made, they'll still be here today. So McGuire, you thought he just hired McGuire because McGuire was the most. He was the most. He what do you call that? When you
best resume? Or
yeah, I mean,
most qualified.
The most qualified. We hired him because he was the most qualified, or did we hire him because his dad was a high school great coach in Texas and used to send players to Baylor, including his son who went to Baylor to play quarterback, backup. Clipboard hurl. He held the clipboard. Probably never got a tick. So you tell me if it's not nepotism.
I don't know.
Nepotism is alive and real. If I had an opportunity to put my son in position, I would do it. They do it in business all the time. Tell me they don't. Tell me they don't. They don't take their son and put their son is next in line in front of the guy who's been running the show for this whole time, but now their son is 25, graduated from college. He's the new boss.
Tone it down a little bit, okay? Your heart all right? Let me feel your heart. Yeah, beating a little fast. Beating a little fast there, son.
I'm just saying.
As somebody points out the text line, though, I guess my concern might be more how many numbers. They're acting like they're the Yankees or the Celtics. It's tough to get some of those numbers because they have to retire so many numbers. Now, out of the top 20 numbers for Colorado, 1 through 20, they've got 2 retired, they've got 11 retired, they've got 12 retired, they've got 19 retired. And if it's a recruiting move, someone says, I want to come in, I want to be the next Travis Hunter. Well, too bad you can't wear his number.
Yeah, if they're not coming to blaze a trail and be better than Travis Hunter, then whatever. I don't think a retired number means you're gonna do anything for a player. I think at the end of the day, they're doing that to bring awareness to Colorado, to keep those 2 guys will forever, as long as Deion is there and past, they will forever be in the fabrics of Colorado football. Period. That's how they feel. And they wouldn't have made Deion Sanders a $10 million coach if they didn't think that he was good enough to deserve it and that he was going to bolt and go to the Cowboys?
We going to find out this year.
Yeah, we sure is.
We're going to find out. All right.
Obviously, they're giving him 5 years to find out.
All right. I got the top 150 football players in the nation, and Dylan Raiola ain't on it, but we do have a Husker.
Let me back up for a second.
There.
Let me back up for a second. I can go all the way back to Bo Pelini and say, I can tell you a nepotism hire. You want me to tell you?
Who?
Y'all ready for this? Can you guess the nepotism hire that Bo Pelini had?
Carl
Pelini. He was a high school coach. How'd Carl Pelini go from a high school coach to the D coordinator at the University of Nebraska? Somebody tell me.
I don't know.
Worked out
His
well.
brother. Nepotism. Ain't nothing wrong with it. It's a part of the game.
Man, is nepotism family wise or
nepotism goes?
Well, I think Matt Rule is the buddy.
You got something. You're here because of nepotism.
Well, I'm probably happy you did it.
But
you should be happy.
Nothing's wrong. My point of this whole thing is saying this is nothing's wrong with it. For if you know somebody and them helping you get through the door, you can't take away what that man brought to the program out there. What those two guys together brought to Colorado's program. Now, when Dylan and another person takes us to the promised land, we'll be talking about them too the way that they're talking about them, but they're not. We got Batman, we ain't got Robin. Not yet, anyway.
Barnacle Boy and what they
150.
150, top 150.
According to CBS Sports, by the way.
According to CBS Sports, Nebraska has one player on it. He's 106. You want to take a guess?
Well, it's not Dylan.
No.
That would have been my first guess, but now I'm gonna.
Who's the best player on Nebraska's team? Next best
player.
No, the best player.
Nah, he's the next best. Dylan's the best. They can say what they want on there. Sheesh. I got to go 2 picks. Can I get 2 picks?
Yeah, I gave you 2.
All right. Don't say nothing yet. I say Javen.
Wonk, wonk,
okay.
Wonk.
All right. Sierra Wright. My bad. I'm
this
tripping.
guy's not even on defense.
I thought we was talking about overall.
Just overall, yeah.
Overall, yeah, but they're not on defense.
He's giving you a hint.
Pritchard.
No.
Running back.
2 minutes. Bob, your turn.
No, it's Dane Key.
Yeah, Dane Key, transfer from Kentucky, who caught 47 passes for 715 yards, reliable over the middle on posts, corners, and slants. Strong hands, good awareness, doesn't have burner speed, but wins the intermediate game. Nice fit for Nebraska. You want to know who's number 1?
Who?
Let me go back up to the top. Uh-oh. Something happened, Bob.
I've got number 1 if you want me to spill the beans.
No, don't spill it, Bob.
All right.
Go ahead, Bob. Jeremiah Smith.
There you go.
Jeremiah Smith from Oklahoma,
Ohio State.
Yeah. Cade Cubic, Clemson, number 2. Go ahead and read it off, Bob.
Then we'll go Lenoris Sellers, the quarterback from
one.
South Carolina. Garrett Nussmeier from LSU's number 4. Then they've got Jeremiah Love at number 5, the Notre Dame running back. South Carolina's got 2 players here in the top 6 with edge rusher Dylan Stewart. Caleb Downs over there at Ohio State is 7. Sam Levin in at 8. Clemson edge rusher TJ Parker at 9. And Ryan Williams in at number 10, the wide receiver from Alabama. Drew Aller, by the way, number 11. One other thing I did note about this this list, top 150, of course, again, the thought process is Dylan Raiola didn't make the cut. Cincinnati quarterback Brennan Sorsby in at 140. So Nebraska's first opponent might have a quarterback advantage, at least according to CBS Sports.
Who are those guys at CBS Sports?
They do.
Stop it.
They call football games.
Let me just tell you something,
Did
Gus
Dylan
Mohawk.
play like a top 150 player to you last year? Are you projecting?
No, I think he played like one of the better players that we had on our football team last year. If that's saying something. I mean, especially in the beginning of the season.
Yeah.
Struggled in the end, but for the most part, you couldn't name another guy. Who would you name? Who's the MVP of the offense last year? Offense, defensive MVP. Go. Terrell, who you say? Give me defensive. You can't. Ty Robinson for me.
Yeah.
Who you got on offense?
Might go with Emmett Johnson when they allowed him to.
No, you can't do that. You're going to have to go with Dillon. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
I think Ty Robinson was the MVP of the team last year.
I would give it to a defensive
guy.
I would agree with that. But Gus Mohawk says this: do yourself a favor, Captain, and check out some Dane Key highlights on YouTube next break. You're welcome, and that's against SEC talent, sir. You would assume that I haven't done my homework. Plus, I've seen him live action. Dane Key is the truth. I love Dane Key. Dane Key can't throw the ball to Dane Key. So you can say whatever you want to. Dane Key has to get the ball thrown to him. It has to be a play, and the ball can. And then once he catches the ball, we'll see what he does. I'm not saying he's a ball. He is a baller. So let's not take me out of context thinking that Dane Key's not a baller. I said, to me, I don't know if he's the best player on the football team. I don't know if I would buy that.
Who would you? I mean, it brings up the questions, and I guess you already named off your list, but Nebraska needs to have more guys in this conversation, obviously, to take that next step.
I would agree.
Yeah.
Dang. Hey, 9170 says, Kia boys got me. Was gone from my Sonata for 2 hours. Sad day.
Who got him?
The Kia boys.
The Seaport, huh?
Yeah, the Kia. So
the Seaport boys.
I stopped buying Kias, by the way, because they get stole. But they steal these Kias pretty easy. You can take the back of a Charger.
Oh, okay.
The back of a Charger.
Yeah.
All you gotta do is I'm telling you how to steal a Kia. But anyway, it's very, very easy.
So it happens a lot to Kia.
Oh my gosh.
Huh.
And they steal them and then they just drive around like it's their car. You know what I mean? So it's the craziest thing, man. Sorry you had to deal with that, my friend. He also says, I live by the motto, it's about who you know. Terrell.
No. That's in the outside world.
What? What world would you say is it? What?
Look, I'm just telling you.
What?
My opinion.
I know. In your opinion, what world is it in again?
The outside world.
That
if we took
it's about who you know.
If we took a nationwide vote.
You just got gear from the University of Nebraska. It was about who you know. It wasn't about what you knew. You ain't never went there and they gave you a bag of nothing. Now all of a sudden you go get a bag and then you're going to say, oh, it wasn't about who I know. It was just because I walked in the building. No,
did I say that, Bob? No.
Was it about who you know?
Hey, I've been asking for gear. I had to remind them again Saturday, and they gave me a goodie bag at the end.
Well, but I'm just simply saying it's about who you know, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And the timing.
That's all.
Because I was by myself. I wouldn't with Rashawn.
Not a problem. I don't get free gear from the University of Nebraska. I pay for it. That's the light shirts on sale. Come get them.
Hey.
$20 while they hot. 93.7 the ticket, Captain.
I just be best friends with coaches.
The following is a test of the emergency alert system.
Attention all Wings fans, Buffalo Wings and Rings has daily specials that will make you want to stop in on all days of the week. Kids eat free on Mondays, and on Tuesdays enjoy 40% off boneless or traditional wings at a price that makes the whole family happy. And come back on Wednesdays for $1.39 chicken tenders all day long. Get to Wings and Rings today, 68th and O or in Williamsburg Village.
Hi, Sean Callahan here for Koppel Chevrolet GMC, and it's becoming a wild ride in the car market these days, but Koppel wants to let you know and assure you that we are staying the course with our usual pricing model. We've still got huge discounts and low interest rates, so let's get after it. We've got over $12,500 off list price or 0% APR right now on select new vehicles. New and pre-owned, our lots are full, so now's the time to buy. Please stop on in the dealership or check us out at koppelcars.com. You'll be glad you did. Stock number G187747. All deals with roof credit.
Salt Mine City is not only Lincoln's newest brewery, but they're also now serving food. Enjoy a full menu of great items daily for lunch and dinner, like their peanut butter and jelly burger with bacon and cheddar cheese, or a Reuben sandwich served on Blackstone rye bread. Don't forget their beef or chicken nachos with guacamole, sour cream, jalapenos, and more. Wash it down with one of their 12 beers on tap, including the popular Single Axle Light American Lager. Salt Mine City, now open 11 a.m. every day but Mondays at 8th and R. Automotive Solutions is Lincoln's one-stop shop for all your vehicle needs, from vinyl wraps to engine repair and maintenance. Automotive Solutions offers fleet services as well as printing and graphic design for vinyl applications, plus installation of vinyl for boats, trucks, cars, and anything else you want wrapped. Perfection is their standard and they never settle for less. Call today at 531-249-5600 or go to automotivesolutionslincoln.com to learn more. That's Automotive Solutions on 2024 Southwest 5th Street in Lincoln. You grew up on cereal for breakfast and you graduated into drinking coffee at some point as an adult. Now there's a place in Lincoln where you can stay caffeinated but eat like you used to. Control Coffee and Cereal Bar brings Saturday morning vibes to every day with locally roasted specialty coffees, Lotus energy drinks, and tons of breakfast cereals with toppings. And did we mention they have video games to play while you're there too? Control Coffee and Cereal Bar open 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday and 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. on the weekends at 15th and Pine Lake.
Keep summer green with Judson Bylene and Judson Irrigation. More than 40 years ago, Judson Irrigation started taking in orphans. Lawn sprinkler systems installed by a quickie, cheapy summer job, install 'em and forget 'em outfit, long forgotten. Call Judson Irrigation. They'll never forget you.
Keep summer green. Call Judson Irrigation 402-420-6277 or judsonirrigation.com.
Step into healing at Prairie Orthopedic and Plastic Surgery. Our team of top-notch medical professionals turns pain into progress with state-of-the-art treatments and compassionate care. Visit prairieortho.com and discover the difference in quality orthopedic and plastic surgery services tailored to your unique needs. Your health matters, and Prairie Orthopedic and Plastic Surgery is dedicated to helping you thrive. Reach your full potential. Embrace a better tomorrow with Prairie Orthopedic and Plastic Surgery.
When opportunity knocks, you don't want to miss the call. Hamilton Business Technologies makes communication easy and efficient using customized technology, all while putting people first. Whether you're working from the office, at home, or on the go, Hamilton Business Technologies equips your business with the right tools for smooth, professional call handling. Hamilton Business Technologies. Real people, real technology solutions. Learn more at hamiltonisbusiness.com.
Have you been injured in an accident and don't know where to turn? You need an attorney you can trust to handle your case with professionalism and compassion. The attorneys at Liberty Law Group understand that a call to an attorney is a call for help. If you've been injured, we want to help you. Liberty Law's experienced attorneys are committed to the pursuit of justice for those injured. Call Liberty Law Group and find out how we can help get you the compensation you deserve. Call 877-42-LIBERTY. 877-42-LIBERTY. Liberty Law Group. Trial attorneys you can trust.
93.7 The Ticket is your home for every Kansas City Royals baseball game. Bobby Witt Jr., Salvador Perez, Vinny Pasquantino, and the rest of the Royals attempt to make the postseason for the second season in a row. And you can hear all the action on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com. Your home for Kansas City Royals baseball.
Hey volleybalfans, this is Laura Dijkema, National Player of the Netherlands, and now the setter on Omaha's newest professional team, Love Omaha Volleyball. League volleyball is bringing the heat this year. Don't miss your chance to see Olympians, national players, and national champions right here in Omaha from now through April. We can't wait to see you cheering for us in the stands. Visit lovboma.com to buy single match tickets to see me and Love Omaha Volleyball in action. Go Big Green!
Hi, Sean Callahan here of HuskerOnline.com, inviting you to join us here on 93.7 The Ticket every Saturday morning. Now in our new time, we're on from 8 to 9 with the weekly Husker Online radio show. We'll give you the latest in recruiting. We'll talk about what's going on with both football, basketball, and we'll probably share a few stories from the inside. It's every Saturday morning right here on 93.7 The Ticket. It's the Husker Online radio show from 8 to 9 a.m.
Back with Vershawn Jackson, powered by Bauer on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
93.7 The Ticket, Captain Show. I'm going to get to some of you guys' texts because they're very, very interesting. But before we do, you guys have a chance to see the biggest fumble of the week this week?
Yeah.
Well, what was it?
J.D. Vance.
Oh, my gosh. The vice president picked up championship trophy and fumbled it.
His name would be J.K. Vance when I finish with him. Drop kick Vance.
I'm talking about, it was like it broke apart. And you know what I got to thinking myself?
Yeah.
What if it was the crystal?
Probably
That would have been horrible.
Probably had to take him out. There would have been a lot of, what they call it, Secret Service out there if that was us.
But that was kind of fun. But that was funny that he fumbled it. I'm glad he didn't. But shout out to Ohio State for winning the championship again and coming from the Big Ten.
You did. Obviously, they went to the White House for all part of this. I always like to kind of go back because I know you missed one, but you did go to the White House for one of the titles, didn't you, VJ?
Sure.
Yeah. How cool of an experience was that for those guys yesterday? For you, all that time ago.
I mean, to be standing right there next to, it was President Clinton at the time, but to walk the hallways out, in D.C. and to see some things that we never know, and then to have the security tell us to don't walk on the grass, and we had one idiot that thought he would test the metal and walked on the grass anyway, and the guy came and let him know real quick, you do that again, you'd be out of here. So I think it's always good when you win a championship, you can go and see something that you've never seen before. I always wonder why we didn't go in 95. Terrell, you don't remember going, do you?
We didn't go in 95.
Well, I wonder why, though. What was it? If something came up that we didn't go in 95, was Bill Clinton still the president?
I think so.
Yeah, he would have been, yeah.
Y'all said, we went last year. We don't want to go this year.
It's probably, we already went there. Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Now, what year was OJ? I think it was the OJ deal. Wasn't that 95 OJ?
I think that was 94. Let me double check.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what it was, but it just dawned on me. But anyway.
And then you guys went in 97, but this was your infamous not getting to the team plane or whatever.
Yeah, I got left.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Was there anything else as far as you just went out there and went back, or was it you guys hang out for the day? Or?
No, you went out there, you saw the White House, you took your picture, you ate some chicken burritos, and you got back on the plane and came home. Period. All right, I got another topic for you guys. NFL fires 3 officials, relegates them to college ranks in unprecedented move. Now, you know what we're talking about from last year, huh? You know the team in question, the games and the teams. You guys know, right?
This is NFL playoffs?
Yeah. This was any team that Kansas City, any game that Kansas City was playing in.
Okay, yeah.
All 3 of these refs got hammered behind the Kansas City Chiefs game.
Uh-oh.
Controversial calls at the end of that game. So here's my question. If they got fired from the NFL, but then got reprimanded allegedly down to Power 4, how is that really fired? Oh, yeah, you're not in the NFL anymore. You're not up here anymore. But because they all go up to ranks. The highest rank you can get is the NFL and make $150,000. So, yeah, you go down to the college rank and make $100,000.
Yeah.
Is that going to stop what they did? Whatever, because they never told you the unethical deal that they did in the game. So because they went down, they got fired in the NFL, what would make you think that you can trust them in a Power 5 game, Power 4 game?
Well, usually you would say NFL experience, but yeah, I mean, it's not coming.
They got fired, remember?
Yeah, they still had experience.
Yeah, experience. Yeah, let me stop. All right. OJ was in 95. It seems to me, maybe, I don't know if the OJ was before we went, but it seemed like with everything that was going on with the OJ, it was so volatile that's why we didn't go. You remember that or no?
Whatever. I didn't get to go to the White House. That's all I know.
You're just upset about it.
Oh, man. Bill and Bennett says 3 wings should mean something, VJ. I bet if you showed up, they would have gave you that stuff too. I'm not. Listen, I'm good in my own skin. I have enough money to go pay for Nebraska gear if I wanted it. I got a lot of it. I'm good. I'm not there begging for stuff.
Hold on now.
I'm not begging for bags.
Hold on.
And
I didn't beg
and stuff.
I didn't beg.
I'm not begging and pleading. And
hold on, sir.
Trying to act like because I'm what are you? A Hall of
Nothing.
Famer.
I'm a nothing.
You deserve everything.
All right, 3-time national champion. You know what? Besides your 3 rings, Ohio State got 3 rings in 1 year.
In what?
Football.
They won the Big Ten?
No,
they
didn't win it.
They didn't win that one.
Ohio State gave them 3 national title rings.
That don't make sense.
I'm just saying.
What are you talking about?
Bach, fill him in.
Yeah, so they did give him 3 rings. One was for the national title. I think they just kind of layered it. I think along the way you had to win. I don't remember which one, Fiesta Bowls, whatever it was to get there. I'd have to double check what it was, but they did give him 3 rings. I think the most important will be that national title ring.
Well, they just got like a Big Ten North Division championship ring.
There's no
there's no such thing.
what was a Warner Up ring? Corey says, "Stop, Corey. Stop, Corey. We're not going there. I already think we're too political."
So they got a ring for making the college football playoff. They got a ring for winning it, and just a championship ring from Ohio State.
I think they're just trying to, make you want to come there. Where we get 3 wings for 1 win.
Yeah.
Husker P says this: at Nebraska, it has been buddy hires, not nepotism. Come on, VJ. Buddy hires. So nepotism is better than buddy hires, right?
Well, nepotism is, I mean, most people think of it as relatives. So that's kind of what they're thinking there. But it is, technically, the dictionary definition could include relatives, friends, or associates. So that would kind of be the same type of deal.
Yeah, it's all the same.
Yeah.
Whether you hire Terrell's my buddy. Sometimes I consider him a brother. Not by blood, but because we played together. And we've been around each other for a long time. But I don't think I would have, if Terrell wasn't in the city, it wasn't like I would have went trying to go to Georgia to try to find him to see if he wanted to come do radio. So I don't know. I think, again, it's about who you know. And you should know a lot of different people because you never know when you're going to need someone.
So what we're saying is Terrell was a nepotism hire as part of this show.
Huh?
What? I would never work. Hey,
what?
Personally, Bob, with his attitude, I would never work for VJ. I would rather work at McDonald's in a drive-thru before I sell a car for him.
It's so funny. It's so funny. He wouldn't work for me, but boy, he sure like getting nepotism from me.
He works with you.
No, he like getting nepotism from me. Not, and I'm not talking to radio. I'm not there. Why he talking about?
Yeah, I'm just saying. I would work for you.
You would.
No, you yell. You yell too much.
What?
You're a very loud person. You are.
Am I loud, Bob?
You can get loud if you get into it. That's not a
good
bad
little
thing.
juice stuff, huh?
Yeah.
I don't like intensity.
I was at a job one time, and I had been there probably 3 months. Guy said something to me. I mean, this guy yelled at everybody else, and he kind of yelled at me, Buck. I said, "Hey, let's take it outside."
Oh boy!
All right, for real.
Just go straight to that, huh?
Yep. If you got the nerve to talk to me like that, we can go down O Street. Because that's where I'm taking you, down O Street, up and down O Street.
And I would have been coming to visit you down in Lincoln, Lancaster.
That's all right.
As well.
Put some on my book.
No, I ain't gonna put nothing on your books. The only thing I'm gonna put is
Roman noodles and coffee if all I like these days.
See how you doing. I'm just simply saying though, if I'm put in a position, I'm the same way. I've been a director of different things before, and I've brought my main guys I brought in is my guys that I knew that's going to have my back 150%. But then I had to add some other guys that had nothing to do, that didn't even know me, that wanted to be there to be there.
Yeah, I'll hire you. If I was a coach or something, I will hire you because you got the eye for stuff that other people don't see.
That's true.
Say you're good at video breakdown. You can see different the angles you look at it from and different angles. You're good at recruiting. You know talent. Good blocker. Wouldn't let you necessarily coach my receivers, but I'll let you do the blocking part. Just being true.
How do you feel about it? Was that a compliment, you think, Rashawn?
Special teams, you run down there.
Said he'd
Hey,
hire
look.
you.
Yeah. Give you $1 million too.
Oh,
if I could. But 1.4, matter of fact, just to coach tight ends.
All right. I'm in. I'm in. I would love, I would be in for that, just to coach tight ends.
Hey, tight ends look pretty good the other day. They did. 44 is that Lindenmeyer or something? Who's the tight end?
Yeah,
who's the returner?
Lindenmeyer.
He's 48 or 44?
He's 44.
Yeah, good catch the other day. Good catch.
How did Heinrich Harburg look?
Decent
in the pass game.
I'm telling you,
he's got to keep working on his run block.
I didn't check him out. They kind of brought him to the defensive line one time and do a pass rush, and I don't know.
He's still raw.
Yeah,
it's gonna take.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. See, this is here's what I'm saying, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not tooting my own horn, but I would do anything I could to see my university be good again.
I think he'd be better. Like,
will you listen? Stop cutting me off when I'm talking. Let me finish what I'm saying. He's gonna take someone like Heinrich Harburg, some one-on-one help, one-on-one blocking help. I mean, they're gonna have to teach him leverage. They're gonna have to teach him how to extend his arms and then drive his feet. And I think that's something that I would love to help out with, as far as just helping him become the blocker. Because if he works on his blocking and he becomes a great blocker, I can see him getting drafted very, very high. Okay, now Terrell, you can. You always cut me off mid-sentence.
Well, what I was saying, he'll be better in the H-back position. More like in motion. In motion and doing stuff like that. I don't think he's. Being a quarterback last year and then trying to do it at the end of the season, it'll be hard for him to learn that in the dirt in this short amount of time. Now, I'll tell you what, though, I did see the other tight end, the kid, the eight-man football.
48, dude?
Carter Nelson's getting big. He's getting big.
Yeah, he's still hurt, though, right?
Yeah, he's walking around good, but he's getting big.
Okay, I got something for you before we take it out of here. If Travis Hunter and Shedeur Sanders played for the University of Nebraska and won the Heisman and did the same thing, would we be talking about them the same? Let me ask that one more time. If Travis Hunter and Shedeur Sanders played at the University of Nebraska, won the Heisman, up for top 5 pick in the NFL draft, will we be talking about them in the same light?
It depends when in Nebraska.
Sir, I'm talking this past year, man.
No,
man, what are you talking about?
Shedeur
Sanders is a two-way guy. We even have a two-way guy around here.
Nebraska does things the rule way. Not Coach Rule, but they follow the rules. They follow
Bob,
look at Sue.
Answer the question. Everybody talking about where are you going? I answer the question right quick, Bob.
No, obviously we'd be much more excited about our Huskers.
Now, but would they get the same juice from the media if they did the exact same thing for us?
Yeah, I think like national media.
Yes. Will we be talking about them if they was at the University of Nebraska?
Absolutely.
Thank you.
The Dion factor might sway it a little bit, but if he was here, it'd be the same thing.
Stop, Big Daddy Travis. It ain't got nothing to do. I think the Dion, it helps, but if them two dudes was playing for Coach Rule and they did the exact same thing, we would be ranting and raving right now of the job that Coach Rule's done. 93.7 The Ticket. I'll be right back.
Salt Mine City is not only Lincoln's newest brewery, but they're also now serving food. Enjoy a full menu of great items daily for lunch and dinner, like their peanut butter and jelly burger with bacon and cheddar cheese, or a Reuben sandwich served on Blackstone rye bread. Don't forget their beef or chicken nachos with guacamole, sour cream, jalapenos, and more. Wash it down with one of their 12 beers on tap, including the popular Single Axle Light American Lager. Salt Mine City, now open 11 a.m. every day but Mondays at 8th and R.
Keep summer green with Judson Bylene and Judson Irrigation. More than 40 years ago, Judson Irrigation started taking in orphans. Lawn sprinkler systems installed by a quickie, cheapy summer job, install 'em and forget 'em outfit, long forgotten. Call Judson Irrigation. They'll never forget you.
Keep summer green. Call Judson Irrigation 402-420-6277 or judsonirrigation.com.
Have you been injured in an accident and don't know where to turn? You need an attorney you can trust to handle your case with professionalism and compassion. The attorneys at Liberty Law Group understand that a call to an attorney is a call for help. If you've been injured, we want to help you. Liberty Law's experienced attorneys are committed to the pursuit of justice for those injured. Call Liberty Law Group and find out how we can help get you the compensation you deserve. Call 877-42-LIBERTY. 877-42-LIBERTY. Liberty Law Group. Trial attorneys you can trust.
When opportunity knocks, you don't want to miss the call. Hamilton Business Technologies makes communication easy and efficient using customized technology, all while putting people first. Whether you're working from the office, at home, or on the go, Hamilton Business Technologies equips your business with the right tools for smooth, professional call handling. Hamilton Business Technologies. Real people, real technology solutions. Learn more at hamiltonisbusiness.com.
A lot of businesses say they're family focused, but when tough situations in life arise, the business wants anything but your best interests. James Enterprise Incorporated is hiring, and they will always treat their employees like family, just as they do their customers. James Enterprise Incorporated is hiring Class A and B CDL drivers, a shop tech, and a diesel mechanic. If you're looking for a career with a company that goes above and beyond to value you and your family, apply today at jamesenterpriseinc.com or call 402-432-6740.
Hey Husker Nation, this is Todd Euler, two-time national champion, here to talk to you about Window World Lincoln. At Window World, we specialize in replacement windows, doors, siding, and roofing. Whether you're looking to enhance the beauty of your home or increase its energy efficiency, we've got you covered. And here's the best part. We offer the best for less. Our team is dedicated to providing top quality products and exceptional service at affordable prices. We want to earn your business and make your home improvement dreams a reality. So why wait? Contact Window World Lincoln today at 464-7313 or visit our website at windowworldlincoln.com. Window World Lincoln, where quality meets affordability.
Things that impair you come in many different shapes and sizes. Some are the shape of beer and liquor bottles. Others look like cigarettes but aren't cigarettes at all. These are the things we know impair us, the things our parents warned us about. What we're not always aware of is our new prescription or the over-the-counter medicine we picked up just for allergies or a bad cold. See, it doesn't just matter how much of a substance you take. If you are impaired, driving is deceptively dangerous. Don't drive impaired. Paid for by the NDOT Highway Safety Office.
Automotive Solutions is Lincoln's one-stop shop for all your vehicle needs, from vinyl wraps to engine repair and maintenance. Automotive Solutions offers fleet services as well as printing and graphic design for vinyl applications, plus installation of vinyl for boats, trucks, cars, and anything else you want wrapped. Perfection is their standard, and they never settle for less. Call today at 531-249-5600 or go to automotivesolutionslincoln.com to learn more. That's Automotive Solutions on 2024 Southwest 5th Street in Lincoln.
Step into healing at Prairie Orthopedic and Plastic Surgery. Our team of top-notch medical professionals turns pain into progress with state-of-the-art treatments and compassionate care. Visit prairieortho.com and discover the difference in quality orthopedic and plastic surgery services tailored to your unique needs. Your health matters, and Prairie Orthopedic and Plastic Surgery is dedicated to helping you thrive. Reach your full potential. Embrace a better tomorrow with Prairie Orthopedic and Plastic Surgery.
At Allo, we go beyond internet, bringing you faster speeds backed by an all-fiber network. We go beyond TV and phone service, delivering reliable, crystal clear connections. We go beyond customer service with local teammates and no robots for a hassle-free experience. We go beyond value, offering transparent prices with no contracts, hidden fees, or data caps. We even go beyond our office doors by working, hiring, volunteering, and living in the communities we serve. Go beyond fiber. Sign up today at allofiber.com.
You grew up on cereal for breakfast and you graduated into drinking coffee at some point as an adult. Now there's a place in Lincoln where you can stay caffeinated but eat like you used to. Control Coffee and Cereal Bar brings Saturday morning vibes to every day with locally roasted specialty coffees, Lotus energy drinks, and tons of breakfast cereals with toppings. And did we mention they have video games to play while you're there too? Control Coffee and Cereal Bar open 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday and 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. on the weekends at 15th and Pine Lake.
Rashawn Jackson here for Bauer Infrastructure, a veteran-owned local company proudly serving Lincoln, Lancaster County, and the surrounding areas. Bauer provides quality work at an affordable price, and they're growing rapidly. If you want to experience a career with a fast-paced, family-friendly environment, visit BauerInfrastructure.com. They have top-of-the-line benefits, year-round work, even through the winter. Bauer, usher in the new era of infrastructure to an area near you. And as always, go Big Red.
93.7 The Ticket, Fox, KFXL weather. Brought to you by Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing.
The Lincoln forecast for today, we'll see lots of sunshine with light winds, an afternoon high around 67. Tonight, mainly clear skies and light winds, a low near 45. And tomorrow, we'll see mainly sunny skies. It'll be breezy and warm with the high near 82. I'm meteorologist Kyle Flecker for 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Back with Vershawn Jackson, powered by Bauer on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Check. 1, 2. 93.7 The Ticket. It's the Captain Show. Last segment. We're gonna take yours right now. We're gonna take them. Hold up a second. John and Courtney says this. I don't like his character or attitude. No, this is Big Haas. I don't like his character or attitude. You sit there and walk through somebody's prayer because you think they're disrespecting your logo. How pathetic is that? What other college player or college has done that? You want to answer that, Bot?
You got it.
Oh, I mean, last time I checked, we played Iowa. We didn't shake their hands at the beginning of the game as captains. It happens. I'm not worried about that. But read what you said about your boy real quick.
Yeah, so this is just coming out, actually, according to Travis Hunter, told CBS Sport that none of the teams that he has met with in the weeks ahead of NFL draft have made an issue of him playing both offense and defense. However, if a team told him he could not play both, he would stop playing.
Now, Terrell, he will be going both ways. That's what you heard.
Never had a problem with it, sir.
Do you think he'll be as successful in the NFL going both ways?
No.
Bill and Bennett says this. That's a rhetorical question, VJ. We all know that Coach Prime never wanted to come here anyway. Huh? What? Help me.
I'm not sure.
I'm not talking about Coach Prime being at Nebraska. That's not what I said, Bill. I said if Shedeur Sanders and Travis Hunter play for Coach Rule in Nebraska and did the same thing here, would we be talking about it the same way we are now? That was the question. So not rhetorical, sir. Kupsker says this. Also, yes, because we have a Heisman winner. That means Nebraska went 11-1 and made the college football championships, huh?
I think he's projecting a little bit. I think somebody else made a good point that maybe if they had the same record, they wouldn't be as celebrated here, which would be interesting.
That's not true. What do you mean, the same record as far as this past year?
Would be interesting because if they went 9-4, if Nebraska went 9-4 and it took a second-team All-American quarterback and a Heisman Trophy winner to get them there, that would feel a little bit weird. I mean, we'd still be celebrating, but could it be as big a celebration as a championship?
Are you kidding me right now? Stop for a second, bro. Let me tell you something. You give me, if one team goes 1-11, the skies in Nebraska will go dark. Do you hear me? One team. That will be the worst day in the history of Nebraska football if we went 1-11. Don't even think about that. Don't even question that. That ain't even an option, 1-11. So let's not act like Nebraska has ever been to those depths in the last 30 years, 1-11. Corey says this, nope for Shedeur. Maybe a ceremony for Hunter because we want championships. Railroad Matt, with the same 2-year record on the field, absolutely not. Derek in the car says it was a gamble and it worked. Should I keep going? Probably not. Probably not. Fred, not Sam Hoiberg, Crowbait said, is nepotism. You buying that?
Fred Hoiberg and Sam Hoiberg?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, that would fit into the definition.
Here's the difference, though. Sam Hoiberg actually busts his butt and gets after it. He plays defense, and he works extremely hard. Now, there is still nepotism, but he does work hard. It's not like he's garbage. It's not like Terrell's trying to say that Bronny James is garbage. Do you think Bronny James is garbage?
Me?
Yes.
No, I don't think he's garbage. I don't know if he would have been picked as high if his last name wasn't James.
Of course he wouldn't have. But my point is, if your dad is the greatest in the NBA, you think you want to be up in that thing too. You think, hey, Dad, you know what I'm saying? Help me out one time. Nothing's wrong with that.
Yeah, I mean, and people want to limit nepotism here and there, but there's times where it works. I would think the Shedeur Sanders thing worked out. Like you said, Sam Hoiberg. I mean, there's lots of overtime points where it works. People get frustrated when it doesn't because then they feel like somebody who is more qualified didn't get an opportunity. But this is part of the way the world works. We're never going to get rid of nepotism because that's networking, that's connection.
Mm-hmm. It's about who you know, not what you know all the time. If those two players played in Nebraska, they wouldn't have had their numbers retired. It's that simple. Let's just say something real quick. I didn't say anything about having their numbers retired. I said, would we talk about these guys? We're talking about them today, and we're in Nebraska. Would we be talking about these two dudes had they played for Nebraska and did the same thing is what I'm asking.
Nebraska wouldn't do the same thing.
Oh, God. Here we go.
I'm just saying.
Here we go. You, young Vershawn, are something else. You believe that? Thanks a lot, John. Neon is getting to be a tired subject. Those two need too much attention. Sam earned his props. Ball out. What do you got, Terrell?
Yard work.
Really?
Yeah, I have to go finish.
The first time you said something different in a long time.
Yeah, I played Call of Duty earlier.
Okay, Bach?
One of my favorite times of the year, the NBA playoffs start today with the play-in game. So I'll be watching those.
Who's in the play-in games?
Today we have the Hawks and the Magic playing for the 7th seed, then Grizzlies and Warriors, which is a good game playing for the 7th seed in the
Grizzlies
West.
and Warriors. Who you like? The Warriors are got to play a play-in game to get in?
Yeah, so the way it works is the 7-8 seed. The winner tonight will get the 7th seed. The loser will fight for the 8th seed against the winner of the 9-10.
You know who the Lakers playing?
They could pull out.
Minnesota.
The Timberwolves?
Yeah. Anthony Edwards.
Yeah.
CJ Edwards.
Beat the brakes off of them. They're going to beat the brakes off them, bro.
Hey, Anthony Edwards, Dave Edwards, CJ Edwards, Lakers in 5.
Hey, thank y'all for riding with us. It's a beautiful Tuesday. Get out and enjoy the weather. And look.
Lakers in 5.
Go. Big
Lakers in 5.
Your new Total Wine in Lincoln has the largest selection of wines, spirits, and beers.